What kind of idiot plans a ride on somewhat short notice in an area that he hasn't really ridden a lot with people he's never really ridden with before? Especially in the fall when it's going to be like 50 degrees. You know, I tell you, if I ever get my hands on this Lucky Aces fella, oh, you're in for a stern talking to, mister. You're in for a stern talking to. Yeah, I should have been way better prepared than what I am. It's just, I don't know, just on the fence of doing it the whole time. Because like I said, you know, in other videos, I'm not a very social kind of guy, you know. Gets my anxiety working. And you know, that's okay. It's okay to be all worked up about stuff. It's like, geez, man. But I'm out here scouting the route today. I'm actually... I kind of have an idea what I want to do, all right? We're sort of winging this. Phone, you better, like, yeah, not go dull. I should have put some sort of whatever in there. Anywho, I'm trying to get a feel. It's a little after 10 right now, so I think this is kind of what we're going to expect. I just kind of wanted to get the feel on traffic. I also want to make sure that I didn't get lost, because I know Six Forks splits up here, which I've missed before, and ended up with like some really nice houses who probably don't appreciate the Honda Chopper bobber thingy button by their house, but screw them. I imagine they're probably just jealous, which is actually kind of what I was looking for. I was kind of looking for like a lot of trees, a lot of coverage, a lot of green stuff to look at, and maybe it's kind of October, so it might not be like super green, but it's something better than like buildings and neighborhoods, things like that. Meaning this isn't going to be like some big expert ride either. I mean, it's 45 mile per hour speed limit. We're doing like 44-ish. It should just be a nice, easy cruise, man. It should be a good time. I really should have did this earlier in the year. For temperatures and then a lot of notice for you guys. I know it's not like a super ton lot of notice. You know, in a retrospect, at most we'll say it was 2 weeks. But that's why I want to do this on Saturday and Sunday. Like, if you can't make it Saturday, don't worry about it. Just hang out Sunday. I'm going to do both. If I show up there Saturday and nobody else is there, I'll probably just run the ride and go home. But this is kind of what I want to see. I want to see lakes and trees and nature and stuff. That's why I didn't want to do the southern part of the county again. I wanted someplace different. Because actually, I kind of needed this anyway, and I'm honestly going to need the rides next weekend too. But I haven't been on a bike in like almost 3 weeks. I'm sure you guys noticed there ain't been a whole lot, like, you know, in the past week or two, there hasn't been a whole lot of posting on the channel. Just I haven't been riding, but I mean, it's been raining a lot. I haven't really been feeling up to it. And actually, I spent all last weekend screwing with my Jeep. Because those tags have been out for about 3 or 4 months, and I'm tired of it sitting there. But as of this morning, she passed inspection, so now I can give the state their money so I can drive on their precious roads. Because honestly, it'd be nice to get that thing back out in the woods at least once before the end of the year. She was spitting a lot of fuel, man, from underneath. Like, wow. Like an abnormal amount of fuel. So she's got a new fuel pump, all new hoses, brand new battery. I had to redo some wiring on the lights. I mean, it's an off-road toy. I beat the crap out of this thing. I don't care. It doesn't even have sway bars, man. I had the axle work done, which if anybody cares about Jeeps, it's got a Ford 8.8 in the rear and a high pinion Data 30 up front. I re-geared to 488, so I was gonna go 513s, but my fabrication buddy at the time talked me out of it, just for the pinion strength. And they're like, man, if you're gonna change axles, why'd you just go with the high pinion 30? Why'd you go with like a Dana 44? It's because I only got a 4-banger, dude. The thing's a 2.5 liter. It is not fast at all. Climbs over anything though. That Jeep is a lot of fun. I mean, not as fun as being on the bike. The bike's a whole different kind of fun. Because that's the other argument too. Like, if it's a beautiful sunny day and I don't need to carry anything, why would I drop the top on the Jeep and ride that around when I got this beautiful baby right here? I think we can all agree bikes are more fun. Definitely more fun. The most important thing about that Jeep right now is that it passed inspection. I can stop worrying about it. That's one less thing running around in my mind. That's one less thing I got to think about. Because, you know, as I mentioned, I ain't been on a bike in 3 weeks. I ain't feeling great. I ain't gonna lie to you. My heart has not been in it. Heck, I started installing a crash bar on the Mean Streak, or the highway bar, engine bar, whatever you want to call it, about 3 weeks ago. I never even finished. Mainly because it's not made for that bike. It's made for a VN 1500, not the 16B, which is what the Mini is. So kind of the tweaker a hair, but I think I got it to work. I just wanted it done. I just wanted something done. That's going to be the next thing that's going to be done. I'm going to do that first thing in the morning. Well, I'm going to edit this video probably, and then do that. And then ride this route again. So I want to at least make sure I know what the heck I'm doing and where I'm going. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking crossing Falls Lake. I'm liking the trees. Traffic isn't bad, which was one of my concerns. Mainly just, you know, everybody trying to stick together. And, you know, I'm realistic. I'm like a handful of people at that. Because I also want it to be like a decent amount of time, too. It's like I don't want this to be like, you know, oh, we're on the bike for 15 minutes. I probably left the gas station maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago? I think like 40, 45 minutes is probably a good amount of time. Mainly because this bobber seat kind of sucks. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is a good one. Now, I think I got the angle wrong, but I still plan on lowering the rear of the bike. So I don't want to mess with the seat again. And I think that's where a lot of my discomfort's coming from. Because this is a pretty bomb seat, yo. And I'm throwing out all kinds of old school slang. Because that's just how I roll. The shizzle. But this blue collar bobber seat is definitely a quality piece. I just don't think I got a quality behind to go with it. But all in all, it's just nice to be back out on the bike just after it, just for it being, you know, a couple weeks. And without going into a ton of detail, essentially, and let's just say something that I've always hoped would happen didn't necessarily go my way, and I kind of have to be okay with that. And it kind of put me in one of those existential crises. But we do those all the time. We're like used to that. And I keep telling myself, it's like, you know, you were fine 2 weeks ago, bro. That and my work schedule's just been so freaking overloaded, dude. Because we do a lot of our work in the east part of the state, and we had a guy that we've been training up that's supposed to be my protege. Decided he wanted to go do other things and pursue other interests. He's still here like 2 days a week, but I can only do so much for 2 days a week. Comes down to it is like my workload just increased, but I don't know, I got a pay raise recently too, so I can't really be complaining. That and heck, I've been with this company for 19 years now, pretty much. Next month will be 19 years, November 2024. So I'm going to try not to get lost. I'm going to scout this out so I try not to get us lost next week. If you're bopping around the Wake County, North Carolina area on October 19th, October 20th, meet up at 9 a.m., roll out at 10 a.m.-ish. I'm going to get there at 9. I'd like to leave at 10. I don't want to clog up there or freaking take up too much of their parking spaces, because they had signs like, oh, parking while you're shopping here. If you're not shopping here, get the fudge out. I didn't say that, but you know what I mean. Meetup address will be in the description, or you check this video out right now. And then as always, y'all be good. See you.